Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Movies and Melodies. Last time it was all male duets, today it's all female duets. So we go back again to the early 50s for Babul. This was Nargis ji, Dilip Kumar and Munawar Sultana in the lead. It's a love triangle story. So Dilip Kumar plays this very sophisticated young man who's been appointed postmaster to this small town. And Nargis ji and her father are the retired postmaster and his daughter. They're extremely welcoming to this young man, and he responds equally, affectionately to both of them. Unfortunately, the girl misunderstands and thinks that he's in love with her, and she falls in love with him. He, on the other hand, is in love with the Zamindar's daughter, Munawar Sultana, and they are better matched in status and education and the social circles that they move around in. So Nargis ji realizes that he's going to marry that girl, and in a fit of jealousy, she goes there and deliberately causes a misunderstanding between these two. And this song is sung in sort of sadness by both of them. They're both singing separately, so it's not a duet in the traditional sense of a duet, but the whole song is just one song, and they're singing at the same kind of time. One sings one verse and the other sings the other verse kind of thing. Shamshad Begum and Lata ji have sung the song. Naushad Saab's music with Shakil Saab's lyrics. The song from Babul, Kisi ke dil mein rehna tha.
किसी के दिल में रहना था, किसी के दिल में रहना था, तो मेरे दिल में क्यों आए बसाई थी, कोई महफिल बसाई थी, कोई महफिल, तो इस महफिल में क्यों आए, किसी के दिल में रहना था। मेरा दिल लेके मेरे प्यार को ठुकरा दिया तुमने, सहारा दे के आंखें फेर ली, ये क्या किया तुमने। किसी के दिल में रहना था, किसी के दिल में रहना था, तो मेरे दिल में क्यों आए बसाई थी, कोई महफिल बसाई थी, कोई महफिल, तो इस महफिल में क्यों आए, किसी के दिल में रहना था। खबर क्या थी कि अरमानों पे तुम बिजली गिरा दोगे, मेरी हंसती हुई आँखों को रोना भी सिखा दोगे। किसी के दिल में रहना था, किसी के दिल में रहना था, तो मेरे दिल में क्यों आए बसाई थी, कोई महफिल बसाई थी, कोई महफिल।
Insan Jaag, Utha. This movie starred Sunil Dutt with Madhubala. Meenu Mumtaz and Mukri are like parallel leads in the movie. The story is that of a thief who has stolen some gold, and he has actually hidden it, buried it in the land around the house of this girl that is going to be his love interest very soon, Madhubala. This particular song is sung by Madhubala and Meenu Mumtaz on screen. They are good friends, and they're also day laborers at this construction site. So the two of them are going about their job, and they're singing this song, teasing each other as to how they're both sneaking around, going to meet their boyfriends. Geeta Dutt, Asha ji singing the songs, Shailendra ji's lyrics with S.D. Burman's music. From Insan Jaag Utha, Janu Janu Re Kahe Khan Ke Hai Tora Kangna.
Janu Janu Re Kahe Khan Ke Hai Tora Kangna, Janu Janu Re जानू रे छुप के कौन आया तोर अंगना अरे जानू रे छुप के कौन आया तोर अंगना मैं भी जानू रे पीपल की छैया तले बत्तियां बना के पीपल की छैया तले पीपल की छैया तले बत्तियां बना के भोले भोले दिल को ले गया उड़ाई के सखी जानू रे झूमे है काहे तोरा झुमका सखी जानू रे झूमे है काहे तोरा झुमका मैं भी जानू रे छुप के कौन आया तोर अंगना जानू जानू रे काहे खने के है तोरा कंगना मैं भी जानू रे छुप के कौन आया तोर अंगना.
Johnny Walker. This movie came out in 1957 and it was an odd story. It starred Johnny Walker and Shyama in the lead, and Sheila Vaz has sort of a side role, like as, you know, the heroine's friend kind of a role. The story was of a con man who's also an alcoholic, and he lies and cheats and so on to get a drink. And he meets this wonderful young lady who surprisingly falls in love with him and ends up reforming him. The music was O.P. Nair with Hasrat Jaipuri writing the lyrics. So this song is sort of a Q&A session between the lead Shyama and her friend Sheila. They're both running around a park singing this song. So, you know, these questions are being thrown at Shyama and she's answering about the man that she is in love with. Geeta Dutt, Asha Ji's voices. So from Johnny Walker, Thandi Thandi Hawa Puche Inka Pata.
ठंडी ठंडी हवा पूछे उनका पता लाज आए सकी कैसे दूं मैं बता ठंडी ठंडी हवा पूछे उनका पता लाज आए सकी कैसे दूं मैं बता ठंडी ठंडी हवा हमसे डरती हो क्यों आहें भरती हो क्यों मुझसे कुछ तो कहो उससे मरती हो क्यों हमसे डरती हो क्यों आहें भरती हो क्यों मुझसे कुछ तो कहो उससे मरती हो क्यों तुम हो ऐसी अदा जिसपे दुनिया फिदा है वो कितना हसीन जिसपे तुम हो फिदा ठंडी ठंडी हवा पूछे उनका पता लाज आए सकी कैसे दूं मैं बता ठंडी ठंडी हवा.
Parasmani. This was a fantasy film. So much fun. It is replete with princes and kings and princesses and sorcerers and sorceresses and oh, you name it, it's there. Okay, it's so much fun. Completely nonsensical, but entertaining nonetheless. And in the lead, you have Mahipal and a South Indian actor called Geetanjali. So it was not quite considered like an A-list movie, but it was a massive hit with a massive hit music album. Lakshmikant Pyarelal in their debut as music directors. They were outstanding. There were 3 lyricists for the movie, Asad Bhopali, Farooq Kaiser and Indivarji. This particular song that I want you to listen to has been written by Asad Bhopali. Now the story is this young man, he has to go on a quest to win the princess's hand, and this quest involves tricking this extremely wicked sorceress. So in this wicked woman's court, this young man is being entertained, and he's pretending to be in love with this woman who has fallen quite deeply in love with him, by the way. And these two dancers are entertaining them and singing this song. It's all in praise of him, by the way. The singers are Lataji and Kamal Barot, and on screen you have Nalini Chonkar and Jeevan Kala dancing. So from Parasmani, Hasta Hua Noorani Chehra.
हंसता हुआ नूरानी चेहरा काले जुल्फे रंग सुनहरा तेरी जवानी तौबा तौबाए दिलरुबा 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 हंसता हुआ नूरानी चेहरा काले जुल्फे रंग सुनहरा तेरी जवानी तौबा तौबाए दिलरुबा 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 पहले तेरी आँखों ने लूट लिया दूर से पहले तेरी आँखों ने लूट लिया दूर से फिर ये सितम तन तन के देखना हुरूर से ओ दीवाने तू क्या जाने हाँ तू क्या जाने दिल की बेकरारियाँ है क्या हंसता हुआ नूरानी चेहरा काले जुल्फे रंग सुनहरा तेरी जवानी तौबा तौबाए दिलरुबा 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 दिलरुबा
फिर वही दिल लाया हूँ. This was a rom-com. So entertaining. It was an awesome movie. Joy Mukherjee, Asha Parekh in the lead. The story was not unusual. You had Dil De Ke Dekho, a whole bunch of movies around that time which had almost identical stories. So, you know, a couple has sort of marital issues. The woman wants to leave the man, but she has a son. So she leaves him, but has the son abducted. Then, you know, when the son is grown up, suddenly she notices a advertisement or something in the newspaper which says that this man is rejoicing because he's found his long lost son. And now, you know, it's this dilemma whether she should come forward and expose this imposter or should she just leave things be, kind of a thing. You all know what's going to happen. You know, you can't let the villain win in this whole thing. Played by an extremely capable Pran Saab. The music was awesome for this movie. O.P. Nair with Majroo Saab. So the songs were all, you know, lilting. You have the Ghoda Gadi kind of track, and then you have other westernized kind of hip songs, and then you have some classical-ish songs. Great, great music album. This particular song that I want to share is a dance competition. Of course, Asha Parekh, you've got to have some dance sequence there always. And she's, you know, on stage competing against this other lady. And the singers on stage, that is the fun thing. You have Tabassum, very young and very cute. And you have an extremely young Saroj Khan, the choreographer. Yeah, she's in this movie. And then there's a third lady who I could not identify. So the singers were Asha Ji with Usha Mangeshkar. From Phir Wahi Dil Laya Hoon, Dekho Bijli Dole Bin Badal Ki.
देखो बिजली डोले बिन बादल के देखो बिजली डोले बिन बादल के चम चम चमके माथे के बिंदिया झनन झनन धुन पायल के देखो बिजली डोले बिन बादल के देखो बिजली डोले
Jahanara. This came out in 1964. Mala Sinha, Bharat Bhushan in the lead. The story is that of Jahanara, who was a princess. She was Shah Jahan's daughter, and she looked after her father until he died. She remained unmarried her entire life. And after her father's death, she remained a very, very strong and influential presence in her brother Aurangzeb's court. The movie, however, speculates that she was in love with an officer from Shah Jahan's army and was, for obvious reasons, not allowed to marry him. But, for the sake of the movie, we'll believe this story. They write each other beautiful poetry. Jahanara was indeed a very capable poet, actually, in real life too. So this song is in Shah Jahan's court, and these two dancers are singing and performing this song while the princess and the ladies of the harem are behind these pardas watching this, and then the rest of the court is down on the lower floor watching these dancers. On screen, you have Meenu Mumtaz and Aruna Irani dancing, and playback for this was Asha ji and Lata ji. The music for the movie was Madan Mohan with Raja Mehdi Ali Khan's lyrics. So, fabulous musical album. And the movie is actually worth a watch. Mala Sinha is brilliant. Again, another very strong female-centric movie for her. From Jahanara, जब जब तुम्हें भुलाया तुम और याद आए
तुम और याद आए जब जब तुम्हें भुलाया हाँ तुम और याद आए तुम और याद आए तुम और याद आए जाते नहीं है दिल अब तक तुम्हारे साए जाते नहीं है दिल से अब तक तुम्हारे साए जब जब तुम्हें भुलाया तुमसे बिछड़ के हमने दिल को बहुत संभाला दिल को बहुत संभाला तुमसे बिछड़ के हमने दिल को बहुत संभाला तुमसे बिछड़ के हमने हो दिल को बहुत संभाला दिल को बहुत संभाला गुलशन में ये न बहला गुलशन में ये न बहला सहरा में भी सताए तुम और याद आए जब जब तुम्हें भुलाया
Parwana. This movie came out in 1971. It was produced by Jyoti Swarup, the same producer who produced Padosan. This movie was a murder mystery. It was a brilliantly made movie, Amitabh Bachchan in a negative role. Naveen Nischal, Yogita Bali in the lead. It is actually one of the best murder mystery movies I have seen. Amitabh is absolutely fantastic in this movie. If you haven't watched the movie, I am extremely sorry for you because it's not available anywhere. I haven't been able to purchase a DVD. I have not been able to find it streaming anywhere. Nowhere. I can't even find a song clip from this movie. It has vanished without a trace. I'm hoping somebody someday will find it and, release it. However, the music for the movie, awesome. It was supposed to have been R.D. Burman because, Jyoti Swaroop knew him already from Padosan. But they ended up having some kind of a misunderstanding and he hired Madan Mohan to make the music. Kaifi Azmi wrote the lyrics. But if you listen to the track without having realized it's Madan Mohan, you actually will think it's R.D. Burman having composed the music. And this song in the movie is a dance competition between Yogita Bali and Lakshmi Chhaya, I think. What is really interesting is the playback singers for this particular song. You have Asha ji and the great Hindustani classical singer Begum Parveen Sultana ji singing it. It's a very, very pretty song from Parwana, Piya ki gali lagi bhali. Devdas. This came out in 2002, I think. This was Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Devdas, not Bimalda's. This had Shah Rukh Khan playing Devdas, Aishwarya Rai as Paro, and Madhuri Dixit as Chandramukhi. Movie was a huge hit. I didn't enjoy it at all. It was, frankly, just sort of over the top. Shah Rukh Khan was hamming his way through this movie. Aishwarya Rai just too coy, kind of, and too self-conscious, just kind of almost precious the way she behaved. Madhuri Dixit was the only person worth watching in the entire movie. She's an awesome actor and an excellent dancer. So as Chandramukhi, she was cast perfectly. And I just felt bad for her because honestly, the rest of the movie just, for me, this is all my opinion. If I'm offending people out there, I'm so sorry, but I can't help it. I have Bimalda's masterpiece in my mind. If you haven't seen Bimalda's Devdas, I beg you, go watch it. Dilip Kumar is outstanding, Vaijayantimala is outstanding, Suchitra Sen is outstanding. The whole movie's been made really well. The scenes, the way it's been shot, no one is overacting or hamming it up. Music is beautiful. But anyway, I have to come back to 2002 for the purposes of my duet songs for today. The music was actually very nice. Ismail Darbar with Nusrat Badr writing all the lyrics, except for Kahe Ched Ched Mohe, which was written by Pandit Birju Maharaj, and More Piya, that was written by Sameer Anjan. This song is a duet between Chandramukhi and Paro. During Durga Puja, they both dance together. And they both dance very beautifully, and they're very beautiful women to look at also. Aishwarya can really dance very well too. The background was Kavita Krishnamurthy with Shreya Ghoshal. Very beautiful voices. They've sung the song very beautifully. From Devdas, Dolare Dolare. That's it for today, folks. I know there are plenty of other beautiful female duets out there. I hope you guys will respond and let me know what duets you are fond of. I will be back in 2 weeks with another episode on something else or someone else. Until then, remember, music is food for the soul. Keep listening.